Hello everyone, I am so excited to meet with you again today, and I wanted to begin by showing you how much our plants have grown. It's been quite remarkable. Look at our eggshells. There are, let's see, we have 3 growing here and 1 in the back. I think there's 1 more that's going to grow in the back row, but overall, the beans that I did not pre-soak are actually doing better. So that's quite surprising. And then look at these guys right here. This is our hero from last week. Remember him? Let's look at the roots. Going rather wild. All of our plants are doing so well. I hope that if you have planted seeds at home, that they're growing too, and that you're enjoying watching them grow every day. Now this week I have a new topic for you. We've learned about seeds already, we've learned about plants, and now I would like to learn about something that's very essential, very important for our environment, for our plants, and for food that grows, that we eat. We are going to learn about bees. Now, bees are very important to us because we are Bridgeway Island bees, so we must be experts on this topic. Can't wait to teach you a lot about bees during the next 2 weeks. Are you ready? Let's begin learning about bees. Bzzz. Here we go. Bees. Bees are insects that live in a colony. Their home is called a hive. Now remember, insects, they have 6 legs, not 8 like spiders. And they live in a colony. That means they live in a big, large group together. They also live in a home that's called the hive. I have a funny looking bee house behind me, and I have a beehive behind me too. These are just silly ones that I made. Now, beehives are very interesting. Look at this picture. A beehive is where bees live. Beehives can be in trees, underground, wow, or in holes in rocks or buildings. Wow, look at these amazing beehives. I have to say, I'm rather surprised. Here is something that is even more surprising. In the beehive, the queen bee. The queen bee lays all the eggs in the hive. One queen bee lays all the eggs in the hive? Whoa. Drone bee. The drone bee does not have a stinger. I did not know there were bees that had no stingers. Drone bees? What kind of a bee is a drone bee? We need to learn more about that. Worker bee. The worker bee collects pollen to make honey. Let's review. Queen bee, drone bee, worker bee. Well, that is sure surprising. Now the queen bee is the biggest and longest bee in the hive. Biggest and longest bee in the hive. When the queen bee is a larva and still growing, she is fed royal jelly, which is made by the worker bees. Only the queen bee is fed this. The queen bee has a stinger and can sting many times without dying. She can sting many times without dying. She lays all the eggs in the hive. She is fed royal jelly when she's still a larva. This queen bee is a very special type of a bee. Well, let's remember, there were 3 types of bees: the queen bee, the drone, and the worker bee. Today we read just a little bit about the queen bee. Tomorrow we will learn a lot about drones and a lot about worker bees. I have a short video that I would like you to watch about bees for today, and a silly story about a very greedy bee. Let's continue with our day's work.